What a coincidence. She's married to Peter Strzok, and the regime just named her acting director of Division of Enforcement.
So Pam Keith was caught here on Twitter. If we do not contain Trump by impeachment or indictment, in a few months he will start to run a shadow government from Mar-a-Lago, and at least a dozen governors will start to take their orders from him. Very interesting, right? So we just talked about that. What if there's a movement of the president to a different place because of the terrible things that they've done, the foreign interference in our country? Pam Keith seems to see something going on, right? We need to get rid of him, contain him, impeach. I thought, from what I've been seeing, that you can't impeach somebody unless they're actually in power.
Looks like a devil. But please explain this to me. How does this happen? Connected? Not connected? Not connected. Obviously had work done right here. His eyes, his face has changed. I thought it was plastic surgery to make him look younger. Now, I don't know. Someone needs to explain this. The face isn't even the same. I don't know anyone who gets plastic surgery and has their earlobes connected to their face. Very troubling. His hair's not the same. His eyes are definitely not the same. The swamp runs deep, my friends. First Melissa Hodgman, and now this. See yesterday's post, I showed it to you. Jen Psaki's brother is Jeff Psaki, who works as portfolio manager at Citadel, who yesterday needed a $2.75 billion infusion of cash because they were shorting GameStop. Jen responded and said they would take care of it. With Melissa Hodgman as new director at the SEC, wife of Peter Strzok, and Jen's brother working at Citadel, the picture is a lot clearer how the swamp operates. So, in 2010, Psaki married Greg Metcher, a deputy finance director at the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, a.k.a. a money launderer. They have 2 children. Oh, that's too bad. Her brother is Jeffrey Psaki, and he's a portfolio manager at Citadel LLC, a company that was shorting stocks, which by all accounts is illegal, but has been going on for the beautiful people. All the connections. What a frickin' swamp. So, Wall Street's line is short selling was created to provide liquidity in the markets. The reality is, it's used to destroy promising companies that threaten the status quo companies, as well as provide a living for folks who steal money. Short selling is legal. Naked short selling is illegal, but the SEC has demonstrated they don't know the difference. Wall Street is legalized gambling on the economy of the world and has become corrupted with an internal fixed system sanctioned by the Securities and Exchange Commission, aka the SEC. So remember when Jen Psaki, Circleback Psaki, was asked about the Robinhood and Reddit and insider trading short, and she said, we'll take care of it. Well, looky here. I work for Robinhood. Don't kill me. Low-level tech company sciences major, not financial side. Guess what we overheard today? Volodymyr and the C-suit received calls from Sequoia Capital and the White House that pressured into closing trading on GME, etc. Okay, so file reports on the SEC page. Remember, Melissa Hodgman is now the head of that. Her husband is Peter Strzok. Jen Psaki's brother works for that company that lost $2.75 billion. She's the speaker and said they would handle it. This guy's got a set of balls right here for putting that out. See the swamp connections again? Wall Street bets. The banks need to start lending again, otherwise the economy will continue its downturn. That is why we bailed the banks out. The Wall Street Bets Group was created on January 31st. Doesn't that little bets guy look like a young Donald Trump? Interesting, isn't it? So, to everything the deep state has done the last 4 years, let's add 5 more coincidences, shall we? Layer 1, constant media barrage. As we know, every news station non-stop. Never Trump, never Trump, never Trump, all day long, nothing but lies. Layer 2, legal obstructions. Old Russiagate, which we know was nothing. The impeachment, which we know was nothing. And now they're trying it again. And we know it's nothing. Layer 3, natural disasters. By now, all of you should believe that the weather is manipulated to suit their fancy. Bush, 2. Obama, 1. President Trump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 24 months. Are you kidding me? Layer 4, economic attacks. The Dow plunged that number. There's no coincidences. And what was the coup de grace, the final try? The pandemic. And we're still feeling the effects of that. Although, miraculously, all the cesspool governors are suddenly opening up. The WHO has instructed everyone to stop testing in the old way because it's giving fake numbers. Duh. But yet Pedo Joe says there's nothing he can do about it. It's a dark winter and our worst times are ahead. While Comrade Fauci says you don't need a mask. Oh, the boys talked to me. Maybe you need a mask. And now, well, I think we should probably be wearing 2 masks. So Pedo Joe and his regime are saying it's terrible, the sky's falling, and there's nothing we can do about it. But yet the WHO and the cesspool governors are all opening their states up like maybe it was only political.